welcome to Ottawa Eats. I'm your host, Tom Schoch. So what do you actually know about sushi? For most people, they think it's just raw food. Well, that's not exactly true. Today, we're at Japon A Suisha, and we're right downtown, and we're gonna bust all your preconceived notions about sushi. So off to work we go. Here we go. What do you think you actually know about sushi or traditional food from Japan? And well, to be quite honest, I don't know a whole heck of a lot, but the people here do, and this is the wonderful and beautiful Alex. Thank you for joining us.
No problem. Thanks for having me.
Tell us about where we are and what you do here.
All right. So right now we're at Japon A Suisha. We're a Japanese restaurant that have been here for 40 years in Ottawa. So what we do is we sell traditional Japanese food. You can find sushis here, as well as more cooked food like teriyaki chicken and whatnot. So right here we have the sushi bar, and what people can find there is a mix of makis, which are the rolls. They can find nigiris, which is the raw fish on the rice, or they can find just sashimi, which is the cut fish.
Okay, so when people say, oh, I'm going out for sushi, and you're somebody that obviously knows what they're talking about, most people believe that sushi is what, just raw food?
Yeah, so generally when people say they're going for sushi, they're thinking that it's gonna be raw fish. And mostly people imagine the rolls.
Right.
But here we focus a lot on the fish, and it's not so much about filling it with a bunch of extras. It's really concentrating on the quality of the fish.
Right, so it's a more traditional kind of approach to it, because when you're talking about sushi in the traditional sense, you're not adding a whole bunch of vegetables and sauces and all that kind of stuff.
Exactly.
It's about the fish.
Yeah.
Okay, so let me ask you personally, your experience with sushi and how you kind of were brought into this. Was this something that was always part of your lifestyle? It was always part of the family, or what?
Basically, with my experience with sushi, I was brought up with it when I was young. My parents introduced that to me, and I loved it. I couldn't get enough of it, but I wasn't really attracted to the common sushis that people generally really enjoy.
So
like
more Western kind of
more
stuff.
Western kinds, like California rolls.
Right.
I didn't really have an interest in that. What interested me was like raw tuna and salmon and tilapia, kind of fish like that. So I started off working at a sushi restaurant, originally back where I'm from. And it kind of just grew from there. I learned how to roll. And then when I came here, I saw they were offering a job, and I thought, hey, I love sushi.
Yeah.
So I thought I'd try waitressing here, and I love it.
All right, well, we've just scratched the surface of what sushi actually is. We're gonna step into the kitchen, so to speak, and we're gonna find out a whole lot more about sushi, where it comes from, and how to really properly eat it and make it here on Ottawa Eats. All right, we're here in the kitchen, but you can really actually see the kitchen from anywhere in the restaurant here. So this is the man with the knives, and I'm going to get you to say your first name because I'm going to say it really badly. What's your first name?
Moriyuki.
See, I can't. I'm not.
And Shu.
Yeah. See,
Shu. Yes.
I'm terrible at names. Okay. So the first thing we're going to do here is a sashimi. So you always start with the fish, obviously. What kind of fish is this?
This is very popular in Japan. It's called sea bream. Sea bream. It's called Thai fish.
Okay.
It's very popular.
So is it very common? It's easy to find this fish?
In Japan, it's very common.
Okay.
But this is a direct import from the Tsukiji market from Tokyo.
Oh, okay.
So that's why we have it. So,
all right. Yes. So now this fish, with actually sushi and sashimi and all the different types of food that you're going to be making today, there's a very specific way you have to cut the fish, though, right? So why don't you take us through, when you get the fish, it's here on the cutting board, what's the first thing that you're going to be doing?
Also, this is like in a scale. It's already I take out of the scale, so this is only skin. So this is the scale and the cover, so that's why make sure to scale off first. And
so
nice
okay, yeah.
And also this is inside the guts.
Yeah.
You take it off, you clean up well, and then nice and clean.
Right.
So and then ready to cut it.
Okay.
So today is I making sugata zukuri is kind of I using a decoration with bone and head everything. That's why I not cut the head. Very common way to Japanese style.
So how did you learn this? Is this something that you learned as an apprentice with
Usually
another
very,
chef? Or?
It's very popular the way to Japanese cuisine. So it ties a very meaning for the celebration.
Right.
It's something great, something wedding, whatever. So it's using because we say Japanese made Thai. Thai means like a similar sounds like same sounds. That's why we're using a Thai for the wedding or celebration.
Okay. It's a beautiful color. Very nice fish.
Even with the head, otherwise with a samurai, usually cut the head.
Yeah.
That's why this is if cut the head, bad luck. That's why
okay.
we keep the head.
Is there a lot of superstition when it comes to Japanese food?
Tradition. I mean, Japanese cuisine is a very important like a sound, like the naming is bad luck naming. So we change the more good luck way.
Oh, okay.
Kind of way.
Isn't that kind of cheating? Just changing the name.
Yeah, exactly. Usually we don't say like a number 4, like that means dead. Or something. We don't use it. Even the sashimi, I don't have to cut because the cut like relation is cut like that. We have to change a little bit name for the bad luck,
Okay.
In the middle, so they have a small bone.
Yeah.
Very sharp. That's why usually sometimes pick a bone. But today's easy way, just cut off from the top. So first thing is take off the skin first. Bone, just in the middle. So let's take it off the bone. Make sure this is very sharp. That's why have to make sure take it off.
Wouldn't be good if you had that bone.
So this is so you make it fillet. So for prepare. And this is bone. Side paper like this, like presentation, decoration.
Huh. Okay. Let's see what's going on here. And what is this right here?
This is shredded radish.
Oh, okay.
Japanese shredded radish. It's
Okay.
called daikon. So
Yeah.
very traditional with sashimi. Also, this is for decoration for it's called shiso leaves. Very common preparation.
And what's the taste with those leaves? Is
It
it
looks like a basil, like
Okay.
a Japanese basil.
so a little bit acidic?
I say acidic
Yeah,
and then
okay.
like like a nice aroma. So just slice it
Oh, okay.
like a one bite.
So how did you learn this technique? Is this someone in your family that taught you this?
Usually like, we are training as a professional, so going to even special school for the how to cut the fish.
And how long does that take?
Depends, like it's at least 3-4 years at least for the cutting fish.
Wow.
So at least I'm going to be, be professional. At least we spend 10 years, something like that.
Wow, that's beautiful. Very nice.
So this is real wasabi.
That's wasabi?
This wasabi, real wasabi. This is the bottom. This is top.
Okay.
So from the top, this blind. This is special one.
Wow. So, and this is a root?
This root, yes.
Yeah.
In the water, they grow live in the water.
Oh, okay.
So it takes almost one year to grow.
Really?
Yes.
Okay. Wow. And it's got, that is an intense taste and smell.
So this
And
is
I
a fake
love that.
one actually. It's a powder.
Yeah, the fake
So
one,
this
right?
real
This is the
one.
real one.
So usually
Alright.
like wasabi after drying, just 15 minutes flavors keep, but after flavors gone.
So the fresher it is, the better it's going to
Exactly,
taste.
yes.
Okay. All right. And is this the finished product? This is the plate?
Yeah, this is great.
That's beautiful. There you go. Look at that. Some great skill with a knife, and we just learned where wasabi comes from. Maybe you knew, but I had no idea, which is sort of why we do this show. So excellent. Thank you very much.
Okay.
That's
Thank you.
one.
Thank you.
That's 1 out of 2. We got the second one still to come. And do you think you have a bigger knife? Do you have like a really big knife?
Bigger? Okay. So
Like
this one.
okay. So come on back. There's going to be a really big knife on the show. That is a big knife. Okay, there were a lot of knives in the kitchen. The big knife, where's the really big knife? This one? Yeah, that is a big knife. Yeah, this is, like it's bigger than my face. Yeah. So what would you use this for? This is more like just a chopping.
Just chopping.
Okay,
Chopping,
so if your
yeah.
customer doesn't pay, you just put the,
Oh, yes.
yeah?
If something mistakes, chop it.
Yeah, yeah. If the waitresses are too slow, you give them a little chop. Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, I like that. Good discipline. And then what are these other knives for? So what is this one for?
This is for the sliced sashimi.
Okay.
So only for sliced fish.
Okay. And this one?
This one for the cutting, like any.
What we just did?
Yes.
Okay.
Strong bone, they cut it.
Oh, okay. And then this one here?
This one like a slice it, whatever.
Okay, so you can use that for anything. Okay.
Sushi is a very important skill for the always 4 finger size.
It's always 4?
4 finger.
Okay.
Mine, but the average like two hands.
Yeah.
Like a seaweed size.
Okay.
So it makes sense. All the scale.
Right.
Every single scale.
Oh, I see.
Even cut angle. Exactly like cut angle, same thing.
Yeah.
The sushi size, 4 finger.
Oh,
Like
okay.
that.
You know how I do that? I do that with my shots of alcohol. I do 4 fingers.
2 fingers.
Yeah.
4 fingers.
Yeah, it's the best way to really have a good night. So, okay. So that's your standard measurement is 4 fingers.
So everything scale already.
Oh,
So
okay.
makes it. So that's my preparation.
Okay.
So and also 2 finger.
Mhm.
Yes, with a mouse.
Oh, okay. So it's a bite size.
Yeah, you get
right.
bite size. Everything
Gotcha.
bite size.
Wow, you're fast with that knife.
Like that.
Okay.
Also this one, same thing.
And it's the color and the texture. It's just it's amazing. It's beautiful.
So make sure it's not too thick.
Yeah.
Otherwise,
Otherwise, it's too much in your mouth. It's too chewy. Right. And this is a scallop, I guess.
Yeah, same thing.
Okay.
This is octopus.
What's your favorite fish to work with? Your absolute
usually-
favorite one?
I'm Japanese. That's tuna. I like it. Also and also Thai. Thai
Okay.
is a white fish.
Right.
So many different type of fishes. So
It's just the most fun to work with. It can do a lot of things, or it's just easy. Which one? It's just fun.
Just fun.
Yeah?
Just fun.
You can actually say to people that you like cutting things for fun.
Oh, cutting, yes.
Yeah, that makes you sound really hardcore.
Sashimi is more attractive.
Yeah.
Like making
Yeah.
something special.
Yeah.
That's bad. So it's a spot run, Canadian spot run.
Now, for some people that are a little bit squeamish and they don't like to see the whole fish, this is what it actually looks like when you get it in the restaurant. So I think people have a really tough time sometimes seeing something like this, but I think it's important for people to see that it's a real animal and this is where it comes from.
Yes,
you know?
yes. So that's why we have show the nature.
Yeah, yeah.
Show the nature. So
Yeah,
we have
exactly.
to always appreciate our nature.
Mm-hmm.
To respect.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah,
Because they don't waste.
Yeah.
They eat everything.
yeah. And this is your rice right here.
So it's a little bit warmer. So it's like body temperature. It's sushi is important. It's a very it's cold. It's not.
It sticks.
It's thick and also it's not melting mass.
Oh,
So
okay.
the rice will have to be a little bit warm. So it's like it's not too big.
Yeah.
Like my style is a 2 finger size.
Okay.
Like in the side, a little bit wasabi.
Now, when you're talking about sushi, it shouldn't be traditional sushi. It shouldn't be a lot of ingredients. It should be fish and rice, and that's pretty much it. Maybe a little bit of wasabi.
Little wasabi.
Yeah.
So Japanese cuisine is very simple. Simple is better.
Yeah.
It's not too much everything. Just simple. Like
And the more Western one would be where they
Yeah,
add
but-
avocado
yes,
and
everything
things like
mixed up.
that, right?
So, but
Okay.
very traditional ways are like just plain fish and rice and little wasabi and just soy sauce.
Now, I also read that whenever you're eating traditional Japanese sushi, you should dip the fish in the soy sauce,
Yes,
not the rice.
yes.
Now,
You just-
what's the reason for that?
Otherwise, too much soy sauce is going to be going to absorb in the rice. It's
Yeah.
too salty.
Okay.
It's a kill the,
And you lose the flavor of the fish.
Yeah, exactly.
Right.
So even just touch.
And as you can see, everything's fresh. The wasabi, you just shredded the wasabi right there. Really simple. You're not adding any salt or pepper or anything? It's
sometimes
just
white fish, a little bit salt.
Yeah. Okay.
Like just a touch of flavor, but usually we don't too much anything.
Okay.
Just from the ocean, just
Right.
cut it fresh, then eat.
What's your favorite sushi to eat? What's your favorite kind of fish to eat?
Tuna for me, and also hamachi.
And why is that? Is that just the texture, the taste?
A taste.
Yeah.
Taste.
What's your favorite fast food to eat?
Fast food?
Yeah.
Chicken wings.
Chicken wings. All right.
Protein.
Everybody likes chicken wings.
Yeah, this is gonna
Right. And this is the other thing now. I was told, and a lot of people put ginger on the sushi. It's not supposed to be. It's supposed to cleanse your palate between two
exactly.
fishes.
Yeah, because two fishes, yeah, exactly. The cleaner mouth, make sure that the other fish is a different kind of taste. That's why make sure that all the other flavors clear setup and ready to other fish.
Right. So try this one. Have a piece of ginger,
Really good,
cleanse,
yes.
and then have the next
Yes.
one. Okay. There you go. So a wide array of different types of seafood, very simple. Rice, a little bit of wasabi, ginger on the side, and there you go. That's simple, beautiful, Japanese style sushi. Very nice. Now we're in a different kitchen. This one you can't see from the dining lounge upstairs, but there's a specific reason because we're going to be doing something a little bit different. This is tempura, and what is tempura exactly? What is that?
Tempura is a Japanese great snack,
Okay.
deep fry.
So it's more meant as a snack, not a full meal. It's something that you
It's a meal, but it's the best part. It's deep fry.
We won't tell him upstairs. We won't tell him. We'll just, that's ours. Okay, that's fine. So in tempura, what's involved in tempura? We have some of the raw ingredients here, but you're going to be deep frying something. So is it basically just flour and what else? What's involved here?
Some people use just the egg with the flour with a little bit salt, but we have already commercial tempura butter.
Oh, okay.
So they have a dried egg, other
Right.
stuff inside.
So it's ready to mix.
And nice and crispy, so we prefer to use them.
Okay. All right. So what's the first step in putting all this together? Are you going to just be making the batter first?
Yes.
Okay.
So
All right.
normally I use my hand, but today I use.
You can use your hand if you
Mixer.
want. Would you like to use your hands?
I will eventually.
Oh, okay.
The things that you have to be careful is do not want to make a gluten occur in this batter. So you cannot use a whisk to mix all together. So we try to keep the water nice and cold in the refrigerator.
Right.
And I like the way like this. It's a little
Right.
bit soft,
Yeah.
not doughy. That's
So you
how-
want it watery almost kind of thing?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And what you have to do is you need to put the flour before you put tempura. Then they stack the tempura butter. Very good. So I'm gonna try some of the vegetable here. And I'm gonna fry them something harder, like a yam or these yam. And the temperature of the deep fry is 170 degrees.
Does it always have to be exactly 178 or
And
just?
we have a super machine, so they're gonna keep the temperature.
Oh, okay.
But at home, you have to be careful with the heat. If it's too hot,
Yeah.
they're gonna get burned, not good.
And still be raw on
And
the
if it's
inside.
not hot enough, then they are very, very soggy,
And
oily, not crispy.
That sounds like the kind of tempura that I would make. Come on over to Tom's place. We got lots of soggy tempura. Good stuff.
But at home is not easy because temperature drop once
Yeah.
you put the ingredients.
So where did you learn how to do this? How did you get into making tempura and working in a kitchen? How did that
It
happen?
just happened to work here, and then I find a way how to make them.
Can I just say how close you were to the grease with your hands is kind of frightening.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's why I have lots of burns.
We call those experience scars.
But you have to be too close. So you're gonna see some of the vegetable ready. Some of them don't take too much time, but some they do. And those yam have a sugar inside, so don't take too much time to cook. Not like
They
a
burn
French
quickly.
fry.
Right.
French fry takes longer. So you hear the sound, that means temperature is steady too. So that's that for my tempura. I got misplaced a little bit here. Okay, that's it.
That's it?
Yeah.
Wow. You know, you have a different element of danger here because you have the hot grease, but I like you much better because you don't have big knives. Like
Right.
you don't have any, you don't
Right.
scare me as much, so that's nice.
But the shrimps is a danger one.
Yeah.
They got water in this.
Oh.
Yeah,
so you could-
tail, they splash me sometimes.
Oh, really?
How's that sound?
Stupid shrimp. See, you have a dangerous job. All right, there you go. So this is the tempura here, and what is this sauce? This is a.
It's called the tempura sauce.
Mhm.
We use with the water, sugar, light soy sauce,
Okay.
and mirin that we use for.
Wow, I can't
That
wait to
sounds
try
so
that. Excellent. So there you go. That's tempura here, and if you're gonna come and try this, remember, it was made by the bravest woman I've ever met.
Right on.
So that's another episode of Ottawa Eats. Thank you so much for watching. We have this beautiful array of food in front of us. If you're wondering where that beautiful fish is that we made at the very top of the show, we just have a smaller portion for us right here. Thank you so much for having us.
Thanks
It was
for
such
coming.
a pleasure to be here. If people are looking for you, the name of the restaurant and where people can find you?
The name of the restaurant is Japon A Suisha. We are located at 208 Slater Street. You could always call us, or you can email us at ottawasuisha@gmail.com, and then you can also check out our website at japaninottawa.com.
Oh, wonderful. Okay, so if I'm going to try one of these, what am I trying?
You can try the tempura. So
Okay.
here we have an assortment of tempura shrimp, as well as some peppers. We got some green beans in there and some yam.
Okay, which one are you trying? Are you going to try one, or are you going to let me try this adventure on my own?
I'll let you try it.
Okay, I'm just going to use my hands. I know that's not proper, and that's probably really
That's
frowned
okay.
upon. And I'm very sorry, and I apologize to anyone I've offended now. So I'm moving in. Is that okay?
Yeah, that's
There's
perfectly
a room
fine.
anywhere here?
Yeah, for sure. We have a whole basement that you can stay in.
I just fit into most like overhead storage bins, so
That's perfect.
this is amazing. Wow, it just melts in your mouth. That's so good. Come on down, try a taste of Japan. You'll never leave, but you can't stay here. I already took the room.